vede così.
So che vivi in una casa circondata da boschi. Quanto ha influito questo sulla tua astrazione minimale o minimalista, sui tuoi ricchi spunti calligrafici e sul tuo acuto senso della combinazione del colore?
The best way to answer this question is to understand that I lived in New York City, crazy New York City, in the 1950s, the 60s, the 70s, and the 80s. It was all about the social aspects of art, the competitive work of art, the galleries, and I did what I could to just keep up. Now that I live in peace and quiet for 25 years, I've been able to develop my own relationship with my work. And as a result, I've realized I don't have to paint just landscape, just abstract, just make etchings, just make paintings. I can do anything I want to. So the galleries in New York want you to have one style, and that's what they can sell. I don't need that now. So I do what I want. So you have in one show this kind of work based on photography, that kind of work based on where I live, the peaceful, quiet work, and it's all okay. I think that's the best way to answer that question.
Ok, yeah, ok.
So,
allora, Epstein e l'architettura.
okay, what's your relation with the architecture, with the architecture and structure?
Okay. I went to school, art school, and graduate school, in which in 57, 58, and in those days you could not be an art student, just take paint. You had to know the figure, you had to know anatomy, you had to be able to paint still life with values and make it look like it was real. And you had to take 4 courses in architecture, drafting and architecture. And I had as one of my teachers a student who was friends with Mondrian and who was with Duchamp. They came from Europe to New York after the war. I was very fortunate and had studied with these people. So they instilled in me an understanding of the change between classical architecture and modern architecture. Always loved the lines of modern architecture, and they appear in different places.
Ok. Adesso Epstein e il rock.
What's your relation in your art? What's the relation with the rock?
The rock?
The music.
Rock,
The rock music.
facendo riferimento alla sua mostra su Woodstock.
In relation with your show, with this Woodstock show.
Okay.
Okay.
Here is the relationship. Just like you asked the first question, I come to Woodstock, and Woodstock is a little town, but it has a history. And at one time, something happened there, something big. So the tourists come into town every weekend, and they look around and they buy things from the rock, the stars, all the stores selling these different things. And how it affects me, you want to know, I can't go into town. I stay in my house where it's quiet, away from rock.
Adesso Epstein è la mostra di oggi da Andrea Ingenito.
What do you think about this show? What do you think about Andrea Ingenito?
Interesting.
Ok.
I met, did you see the catalog?
Ha visto il catalogo? Sì. Yes.
It explains how I met Andrea through Vittorio. He made an etching on the So we spoke a little. He doesn't speak too good English, but I sent him to my website, in which we can look at it. It will be interesting for 1 minute, and you will see the different kinds of things I do. So Andrea looked and said, "I like the landscape now for a show." And I was thinking, fine, that's very safe. Very safe. People like landscapes. It's traditional. I knew that I was doing something different. And he was not sure of what I was doing. So I sent him photographs, digital photographs. I said, "This is what I want to show." So I would say he trusted me, but not 100%, 50%. So he said, "I will make sure. Okay, I trust you to do work, even though I don't know if it's going to go. It's different. But I will also show." So then came the problem. Can we show this and that? And the answer is,
Allora, grazie per la sua simpatia e il modo di porgere nelle risposte.
And for your answer so nice.
Okay.
it was fun.
Okay,
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Con amore.